Hello everyone and welcome to a new Speedbuild. This is a sneaky peek at what we're building today and then we're going to get straight into it. So, funny story about this build. I did have an inspiration for this build, so it looks very much exactly like not exactly, but very much like the build I've made. But I was going to build this in Windenburg and not Strangerville, which as you can see I am in Strangerville at the moment at Riverside Grove. But as I was clicking into Windenburg, I accidentally clicked on Strangerville and I was like, I'll just build it there. So we're in Strangerville, and actually I think it was a better choice anyway. I think it would have been like a different build if I'd built it in Windenburg, and I actually really like how this turned out. I know it's like a bright green house, but I think it actually really works in Strangerville, so I was really happy with this. And for once I built with medium walls. Like, I never build with medium walls these days, and yeah, I built with a medium height wall, so that's unusual for me. So as you can see, we've got the shape already taken in shape, so that was pretty, I mean, when there's an inspiration it's a lot easier just to sort of shape the house and know what you're going to do there, particularly the front, because that's usually the view that you have. And I'm just working out what I want to do with the little porch area. I love how the door comes in at an angle. I think that's super cute, and I really like the little porch area around the front too. I think it's really nice. So just working on the roofs and how that's going to work out. So I'm just fixing up the little bit of overhang that there is on the roof there, as you can see there. So just changing that, and I'm going to have to do that on that side as well. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this back area. So I was sort of playing around with the idea of like a wraparound porch, and like a smaller porch, as you can see there. I thought about doing it like that, but it kind of looked weird, so I actually ended up deciding to just extend one of the main roofs around the back, and I think that actually worked out quite nicely, so I was happy with that. So I think we've got the layout of the house, just how it's going to look. I used oh, actually this is a limited pack build as well. I'll have to let you know what packs, because I can't remember. You know, I built this yesterday, I can't remember. But it is obviously base game, and I think it's going to be Strangerville. What else? There's definitely some EPs. I think, oh, it's Get Together, Growing Together. No, I can't remember. I'm trying. Oh, Seasons, Get Together, Growing Together, Strangerville. Oh, and there's like 3 EPs and there's 3 game packs. Ah, well, doesn't matter. But yeah, those are the main ones anyhow. So I'm just doing it like a little driveway. I'm going to put like a car in there. As you can see here, I'm just doing so just putting a car in there through debug, and I was like, no, I'm going to do a green car that matches the house because that's cute. So that's what I did. And what else? So I'm doing sort of like quite a classic traditional look for the windows. I mean, this is actually quite a traditional house. So I did realize that I could use, because I'm using medium walls, I could use medium windows and medium doors, and I thought that is going to be so much better than using smaller ones, because I never get to use the medium ones. So I thought that's going to be cool. So I think, oh yeah, there is the Strangerville door. So we're already done with the exterior for the most part. I do a bit of landscaping towards the end and just get some outdoor furniture and stuff there, but at the moment we are about to move inside. I'm just working out the floor plan at this stage, so just deciding on how that's going to look. It's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, so it's like 1 full bathroom, 1 half bath, so it's like a toilet and a sink. Off to the side there at the front, so it's going to be in that little nook. And I was just, home dream home decorator, that's one of the other packs. Oh dear, oh dear. And what's the other one? Oh, Parenthood, that's the other one. Okay, so it is Dream Home Decorator, Strangerville, Parenthood, so those are the 3 the game packs, and then it's Seasons, Growing Together, Get Together, sorry. So those are the 6 packs that I use for this build, plus Space Game, of course. So I'm just deciding on what I want to do, because I'm going for a green theme throughout the house, but I wanted to go for like a lighter green throughout the house, and it took me a while to figure this out. I was actually ended up being quite happy with the result, but yeah, it doesn't end up being a light green wall, I can tell you that much. I actually really love light green at the moment. I'm just on a bit of a light green kind of kick, but I went in a slightly different direction with the colours, and it'll evolve as we go. I sort of will settle on something and be like, put the furniture in and be like, no, that's not working. So it'll go through a few evolutions of wall colour. So I'll settle on this for a little minute, and then get the kitchen in and be like, no, don't like that. But I did go with like the really cool mint coloured, I think it's Parenthood kitchen stuff. I'm pretty sure that is. And I really like that set. I think it's actually quite a nice little kitchen set, and I don't often use it, so it was nice to actually pull that out and use it, particularly because I don't always do full pack builds. I more often than not do like a limited pack build. So Parenthood is not one that I often choose, so I was quite happy with my choice in this one. I actually did put some thought into which packs I was choosing, because I knew the type of build I was going to do, and I picked the packs that I thought would work with a more traditional home, but with a bit of a modern twist with it, with the colours and that sort of thing. So as you can see, I'm still revolving around the colours of the walls. I don't keep this one either, but I will get there very shortly, I think. So just working on the dining at this stage. So what I'm, because the kitchen set is grey and mint, I actually pulled that through to the dining set as well, with the grey and the mint, and then that sort of carries through some other parts of the build too, which I think actually worked out quite nicely. So then I've got the fun job of working out which couches I'm going to use. I'm still working on what I want to do with the walls, and bing bing bing, I think we just about have a winner here. I went with a chocolate brown on the walls, and that surprised me. It wasn't the first colour I would have thought of to go with this, but I actually think it really works. So like the mint green, the grey, and the chocolate brown, the browns, I actually think worked out really nicely. So there weren't a lot of curtains that I liked that would go with those windows, so I think Dream Home Decorator was the winner on the day on that one. And just using the season door on the interior as well, and that is the, I don't know, is that Dream Home Decorator? It must be a Dream Home Decorator table. It looks like it. So then it's the choice of the rug. So once again, I'm pulling the grey through into the living area. So it's a really open sort of plan build. So it flows through to from the living room to the dining to the kitchen, and then you just walk through to the bedrooms from there. So I was thinking about what I wanted to do with the TV wall, because I did want to have like a TV wall and stuff. And I decided, since I have Dream Home Decorator for once activated, I would build a little entertainment unit. So that's what I did. And it will change around a little bit, but yeah, that's sort of get the vibe for what I'm going for. I just wanted something that, could be like a cool shelving unit, and you can put like knickknacks and stuff on, and like the TV can be in the middle of it, and it'll be quite cute. Just moving the table over so there's a bit of space between the table and the entertainment unit. And putting in some of those lovely plants there. I actually really like those. I mean, the pot's quite large, but I'm okay with that because, you just have greenery a bit higher. So just changing around a little bit. Like I had like a little issue with the snapping. It wasn't like snapping properly. So I ended up having to delete some of it and just redoing it because it wasn't snapping the way I wanted. I needed it to, so I'm just having a play around with different ideas of what I want to do there. And then, yeah, snapping issues. So there we go. Ta-da! Did it. So I'm just looking at some decorations that I want to put into the wall unit and what I want to do there. So I love the little owl statue. I think that came with Growing Together. That's so cute. It's just like, you know, it's kind of warm and snuggly and family feeling, and that's, you know, that's the kind of vibe I was going for in this house, because it is going to be like a family house. So makes sense. So just changing the colour on the couches, and that changed to the lighter green and the grey, which worked with the rest of the lounge. And I'm changing the colour on the units as well, because I decided white wasn't working for me, and I think the brown actually worked a lot better. So I moved the door over because I was thinking of either putting a bar there, or as I ended up doing, putting a little study nook there. So I think that worked a lot better than having the bar there. It just kind of didn't really make a lot of sense, considering it was more a family home than a entertainment home, you know what I mean? So just using some more of those lovely growing together pictures. I really like those little collection of pictures. I think they're cute. And then I remembered that I had a bathroom down here that I hadn't put the colours in. I was going to put like a shower in here as well, but by the time I put the blind in, I was like, you know what, it doesn't really make sense for me to have like a shower in this one, and it's kind of more like a guest bathroom, and they're not going to be showering in your house anyway. So I just kept it to a half bath, so just a toilet and a sink. So when guests are over in the lounge, they could just pop into the toilet and off they go. And kept it pretty simple, just the basics in the bathroom. And then through to the main bathroom, that's going to be sort of like the family bathroom. So I was conscious of, obviously there's going to be kids, so you're going to have a bath in there, and to make it comfortable for the parents, put in a shower as well. So bath shower from growing together, yes please. And I did, there was room in this bathroom just to do a line of counters, so we put some clutter on there and make it look a little bit lived in. And it's just, yeah, pretty basic for the bathrooms. I think it's just keeping up with the green theme, but I went more white than using brown in the bathrooms. And then through to the kids room. So this will evolve a little bit as far as I think the colours go. And I did struggle a little bit with what curtain I wanted to do, because once again, I mean, those windows are quite big because they're the medium-sized ones rather than like your smaller wall ones. So yeah, as I said, there was like a limitation on what curtains were going to work there. So I actually ended up going with a darker teal on the walls, because I thought that worked better with the lighter brown floors, which is what I just changed to. So putting in a diaper changing table, and then I did a toddler bed. So this is a toddler room, but obviously it can be upgraded to a kid's room or whatever you like as the family changes and evolves. Or it could just be a guest room, you can just put a double bed in there. Easy squeezy. But I went with a toddler bed because I was intending it for it to be sort of like a little family traditional home. And just working on some toys for in there, so got something they can babble at, and a toy chest, and then working on the walls, what I'm going to do there. Just getting some decals on the blank space just to give it some life and feel, you know, more kid friendly. And then I was thinking about building like a unit under the decal there, but then I was like, oh well, no, hang on, I don't need to do that. There's a perfect unit that would fit under there. It's thin and it'll sit in that space nicely, so that's what I did. And now moving on to the master bedroom. So it is quite a long, thin bedroom. So I ended up using the Seasons bed, I think, on that one. I might tweak this a little bit before I put this up on the gallery. So this bedroom might look a little bit different, because I wasn't 100% happy with the colours of it. I like keeping the brown, but I want to put like maybe a bit more green in there, and maybe change the curtains. I did like the little wardrobe that I'm building here. I thought that was cute. I didn't do it as a walk-in because I thought that was really going to cut off the room and make the room seem really small. But yeah, I think having it as it is, I just put some mirrors in behind just to add a sort of like a bit more of an illusion of space, and all the knickknacks and stuff on the top shelves, and some shirts and stuff. I think it actually ended up being like a cute little wardrobe, probably my favourite part of that room. So I will, I think I'll definitely go through and tweak that bedroom. And the rest of the house I'm actually really happy with. It's just that bedroom just didn't quite sit with me right, the colours and stuff. So I will go through and change that a bit, but not a lot, just a bit. I'll leave the wardrobe as is. I might just change the curtains and the bed and the rug. So I'm putting a pool into the backyard, so we're moving on the outside and just going to finish the landscaping on the outside, because I think we're about done on the inside now, and just doing some paths around the outside. I'll put a gate in the back, so just seeing whether or not I could cheekily get the growing to get the treehouse in that little space, but the answer was no. No, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to put a gate in that back area so they can, you can wander out the back, or you can wander out the front. So there's a couple of gates going in there. And I will put a little bit of gardening in there. I'm not going to go overboard on the gardening, but I will put some flowers and stuff in there, because I felt like flowers would suit the more traditional style of the build. And I thought that I might be able to get away with some more pool stuff, but the answer was no. It's not the biggest of lot. I think it's only a 30 by 20 by the looks of it, so the space is limited, but that's okay. It's a great first family home, and I think that's perfect. Not too expensive either. I think it came out at just over 70,000 simoleons, so not too bad. I'm just putting some fencing around the edge of what will be the gardens, so they're sort of edged off. And I was just changing the colour of the yard a little bit. Still kind of deserty, Strangerville-y, but I wanted a little bit more green there, so more tempting for the kids. And I'm just using an orange flower. I thought that would be quite neat to go in around a greenhouse, and then just using the big bulbous bushes around along the side is what I'm trying to say very badly. And then I just kept the front yard sort of really uncomplicated. I was thinking about a palm tree, and I was like looking around, I was like, not a lot of palm trees around here. That might be a bit silly. So I did go for like a more bushier tree in the end that sort of overlapped the bench, and just kind of like I wanted to have an area there where the kids could go out and play, or it could be just a nice seated area around there. And look, I think we're just about getting towards the end of it. I'm just fixing out the window. I wanted to put like something up the top there, because I felt that sort of warranted something up there. I was just having a play around to the side, but ended up going with the Strangerville windows there. And got to do something around the back here, because we need a little barbecue area, a little seating area. I never use the seating area because I don't often have the get-together pack on, so it was nice to use it. I do actually go slightly different on that one, because I was like, oh, hang on, there's an umbrella. So I used the umbrella and the seating, and got rid of that particular table. But I think that's a cute little outdoor set, that one. And just doing some bushes and some plants, and look at that, we're done. Let's take a tour. So here we are on the outside of the build, and I think it actually comes together really nicely. I think it's super cute. I love the fencing around it. It's just like very sweet, very family, very traditional, and I think that fits Strangerville as well. It's got that vibe that Strangerville kind of has. And I know it's a bright green, but I actually like it too. That's good, isn't it? Because I'm the one that built it. So going around to the backyard there, you can see we've got our pool area, kids area, and a barbecue area as well. So there's lots of space there for family activities and having some fun out there in the sun. And I did give it a quick play test as well, so it should all work fine as far as I could tell. So yeah, just coming around the side there, I kept, as I said, the landscaping really simple, nothing too, there wasn't a lot of space to do a lot of landscaping anyway, but I think it sort of still fits with the area. And then coming inside, we're going through to our lounge area and living through to dining, through to kitchen, and just using pops of green with the brown and the grey. I think it's actually really pretty. I would like that. I love the green kitchen. I think that's gorgeous. And it carried through the green with the flowers on the table too. And obviously the colour of the couches. Wasn't able to get like a perfect mint kind of match with the couches, but I think it's pretty close and I like it. So there. And I think the curtains actually kind of work quite nicely, because they've got that green kind of vibe to it. And it's kind of squishy kind of kitchen, but I think there's like quite a lot of counter space that can be used, so I think that'll be okay for a family. And going through to our study area here and into our family bathroom. So we've got our shower and bath combo, nice counter with bits of clutter on there, and then going through to the kids area, so just the toddlers room there. Decals on the walls just to make it a lot more fun. Plenty of toys in the room, a little bookshelf, toddler bed that can be upgraded. And I went with the brown rug rather than a mint rug because I thought that sort of carried the brown kind of through. And then going through from the toddler room to the main master bedroom. So as I said, I will tweak this a little bit, but for the most part I think it actually looks really nice. I like the wall and stuff like that. I'm not sure about the curtains and rugs and the bed combo, so I will tweak that. But otherwise, I'm super happy with this build. I think it's really nice. So you can catch it on the gallery, VelvettB, and you can catch me in the next video as well. Thanks for watching. Bye!